Money Moves with Mill 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So, guys, today we're going to be talking about how modern Western women will try to destroy you. So, you know, for a lot of guys will be like, how can you let a woman destroy you and stuff like that? Well, I'm gonna break it down from a guy who's been married with children. You know, I pretty much know how women get down. You know, as you guys know, I'm going through a divorce right now. Me and my wife is currently separated. You know, and me knowing my wife, you know, modern women, when it's just one child, modern women be like, okay, on one child. But a lot of times, a lot of women will try to stick it in with you for the long run, so they can secure more money. So that's basically what my wife did to me, where she thinks that I'm just going to be struggling. I'm not going to pay child support. I'm going to be a deadbeat dad. That's what women think. They're thinking that they're leaving somebody who they didn't use, who is not going to be successful in life. And a lot of times they want to push that in your face. They want to push it in your face that you're paying $1,000 a month, they're living for free, and you're paying money. So they're thinking that's going to make you very difficult. That's going to make it very difficult for you, and you're not going to be able to maneuver, and your life is just over. Well, guys, we're going to get into all type of videos of why your life is not over. And why, just because you have to pay child support or whatever, you done got a divorce, she done took you for the house, she done took you for certain things, that you're accustomed to because you've been with her for so long. How you can make it out of that situation and still prosper. You can make it out of that situation and still be successful. Okay? So, for a lot of guys get with women, they be like, oh, I'm a strong man. But there's nothing more powerful than a scorned woman. There's nothing more powerful than a scorned woman, because the more leverage that she has over you, meaning that if you decided to sign a marriage certificate, which I don't advise anybody to do, not in Western times, because the marriage system is not fair. The more leverage she thinks she has over you, the more she would start to disrespect you, because she's thinking that, I got a child by this dude. Now, I have control. I have control over this relationship now. He's not a man. He's struggling. I'm watching him struggle, and it's hard for him right now. And so they be thinking that there's no silver lining at the end of the tunnel, guys, when there is. They be thinking there's no silver lining at the end of the tunnel when there is. So, guys, don't get into a position where a woman has control over you. Number one, learn from my mistakes. Never stay with a chick. Never stay with a chick. Even if you're in a relationship with the chick, you should always, if you can, you should always have your own property. You should always have your own lease agreement. So now, You ain't even got to invite the chick to your crib, really. She ain't got to spend a night. It's like you guys have a relationship. But after you guys get through hanging out, she goes back to her crib, you go back to your crib. That's the only way you can focus on being successful. You can find out, bro. Find out. That's the only way you can focus on being successful. There's no way possible that a lot of guys let modern women destroy them. A lot of guys, if they was in my situation right now, my wife left me. She left me in the worst way. She left me 3 days before Christmas. She told me to get out the house. And I got a bad attitude problem. So the first thing I need to do is get out the house. So I leave. So after I leave, I grab my things, I'm like, oh, she told me to get out. I'm taking this seriously, So, you can't put yourself in a position where you're dependent. Did I hit it?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I just smoked the resin if you got it in there. Yeah. So, guys, we ain't, us as men, we're stronger and a lot more intelligent if we use our minds than the modern woman. But if you compromise yourself and you put yourself in a vulnerable position where she's wearing the pants, then you're in a bad situation. Because when she decides that she wants to leave you, she's all set. She got everything together. Everything together. The whole time you investing all this time into this woman. You invested all this time to this woman, taking her out, thinking that Valentine's Day is important, thinking her birthday is important, and out of nowhere, she gives you her ass to kiss. It's bad business. It's bad business, and you don't want to get caught up in a situation like that, guys. If I can't tell you the right thing to do, at least learn from other people's mistakes. But still, just because you have children and you're going to be on child support, it's not a life sentence. You still can be successful. You still can you still can overcome, bro. So, guys, that's all I got for the video. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And always remember, fellas, it's a mother movie. Over and out.